Real quick before we jump into the video, guys, for the rest of this year I'm going to be on a fundraising campaign to raise a minimum of £1,000 for the Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital. For more information on the charity and what it does, and for the donation links, please look in the description below. And thank you all for your continued support. Enjoy the show. What's going on, guys? Ribombees teacher in the house, or should I say future Ribombees teacher in the house, because I'm actually recording this for the second time, because when I looked at this in post, I actually had audio issues in the video, so we're going to scrap that and we're just going to start it all over again. So at this point, I've actually already played Saiyan and the result has already happened. You'll see that after this team builder segment, but I'm going to do the team builder segment anyway. So Saiyan is currently undefeated, or at least he was before this match. Spoiler alert, it's going to be a fun game. Aim to watch, but I'm not going to tell you the result just yet. We are technically also undefeated because I've only played 2 games and I took over a 0-2 team. But nonetheless, Saiyan is an incredibly talented player. Very, very knowledgeable guy. He actually recently played in the Players' Cup. I unfortunately did not. I had plans to play, but unfortunately I wasn't well. And I had other things that I needed to do, so I couldn't play. But yeah, either way, Saiyan is a very, very tough battler. Mentality can be a thing, so I'm hoping to play on his weaknesses. And the thing is, for both of us, we're both very likely to make playoffs, so there's very little reason for us to go ham at each other straight away. So I've held back a few little tech moves and tricks that I plan to bring against him if I face him in playoffs, and I'm sure he did the exact same thing with his team selection. I'll tell you that anyway. So up first is his G-Max. Toxtricity is very slow. It hits very hard, but it doesn't really offer that much for his team, in my opinion. I think it's definitely very threatening if it's allowed to get set up. But I have plenty of Pokemon faster than it that he just simply doesn't have a good answer to. So I don't see a world where Toxtricity ever came to this match. Zapdos is actually one of his biggest problem Pokemon for me. It's the same speed as Regigigas, which makes it a little scary, because my Pokemon that are faster than it don't necessarily hit it all that hard, except for Weavile. Weavile is pretty much the exception here. And also pairs up incredibly nicely with Blaziken, things like Protect and Max Airstream. Definitely a problematic duo. Definitely something to bear in mind. Lando T, again, very scary mon, particularly if it's Choice Scarfed. I don't believe it was Choice Scarfed in the actual battle. Spoiler alert, he did bring it. But yeah, definitely a very, very strong mon. Very good offensively. Gets a bunch of coverage moves too, which can hit me really, really hard. Next up is Tapu Fini. He can be a very bulky support Fini. He can be Calm Mind offensive Fini. Actually is incredibly strong in the format. I think it's still the most used Pokemon in the format right now. And VGC is definitely scary. Probably should have been a tier 1 pick in my opinion, but it's tier 2 nonetheless, which is fine. Have no problem with that. It's a very strong mon. Next up is Clefairy, of course. Very bulky support Pokemon, thanks to having a Violet, and also having access to Friend Guard, which is a really, really nice ability, unless I turn it off with Wheezing, which can easily happen. It does get a lot of support moves like Follow Me, Protect, Helping Hand, and stuff like that, and Moonblast is its move of choice. Blaziken, of course, is one of his big carries this season. Has been a scary threat for a lot of previous opponents. It's kind of slow to start with, though, and obviously if you shut off its speed boost, then it doesn't really do all that much. Malabar never really comes to this match, in my opinion. It's a good Pokemon, but it's not the best. Yes, Contrary Superpower is a thing, but my Urshifu doesn't care about your defense boost because crits go through it. Liepard with Prankster is definitely annoying. Does get Thunder Wave, of course, Fake Out, Priority, stuff like that. I believe it also gets Sucker Punch too. Can run things like Fake Tears, which could be kind of annoying. Noivern is fast, not as fast as Weavile or Zeraora, but it is fast. Definitely does a lot of work. Can be very, very good offensively, can be physical or special. Generally special is preferred. Can also Dynamax and Max Airstream, so that's something I do need to consider. And also, as my team is fairly physical, Max Wormwind is problematic. And then Butterfree, pretty interesting support mon. Compound Ice Sleep Powder is typically what it's run. I feel like it's better when it's maxed, when it's a G-Max, but this is a regular Butterfree, so I don't see it doing too much. That's his team. Let's talk about what I brought and why I brought it. Leading the way is going to be my Zero Aura, of course. Running Assault Vest, as this is my good way to take on Finny. Also helps against Tox. Close Combat, Plasma Fist, Acrobatics, Throw Chop. Throw Chop is only really there for Tox if it comes. Preventing him using things like Boom Burst, which can definitely be problematic. Acrobatics is good on this for max airstreaming. Plasma Fist, of course, is stab of choice. And Close Combat is actually really, really nice coverage. Particularly against Lipard and Malamar, stuff like that. Actually, it's kind of nice to have it. Also, Max Knuckle can make up for the lack of Intimidate presence that Lando T has. It actually says Hasty Nature, but I actually minted it into Adamant. This just gives me as much chance to hit as hard as possible because Adamant actually outspeeds his next fastest thing, which is Blaziken at +1. I can't outspeed Lando T if it's Choice Scarfed, either way. So I figured I might as well outspeed the next best thing. Noivern, of course, is around that same speed tier as well. Next up is Weavile running Focus Sash this week, which is somewhat unexpected. You don't tend to see Sash Weavile too often. Feint is the cool tech of choice here in case he does protect on the Blaziken, for example. I can pair this up by feinting into the Blaziken and then max airstreaming with Acrobatics on Zero Aura actually OHKOs the Blaziken, so no problem there. Ice Shard for priority is really nice against Lando T and Zapdos. Icicle Crash if I don't need the priority. And Knockoff is nice if I get rid of Clefairy's Eviolite, for example. It ends up doing significantly more damage. Clefairy without the Eviolite is not super bulky, but it's definitely very strong. We're running Jolly Max Speed because we need to outspeed Noivern. This means I'm not forced to run Ice Shard unless the Noivern is Scarfed. But we always live one hit, so that is always good for us. Next up is Bruce C, of course, the Urshifu, actually running Scarf this week. Normally you Scarf the Weavile and Sash the Urshifu, while I'm doing it the other way around, because I actually think this is a very, very strong set. Of course, Unseen Fist going through Protect is super strong. Surging Strikes, Fire Punch, Close Combat, Poison Jab, 2 it KOs the Tapu Fini, so it can't switch in. Close Combat is actually very, very strong stab. Fire Punch is a bit of an unusual tech move, but you'll see why I have it with my next Pokemon. And Surging Strikes, of course, always crits, so it's actually terrifying and doesn't care about Lando's Intimidate. Always very powerful to have. We are Jolly Max Speed just to make sure I outspeed the Lando T. Alright, and the reason we have Fire Punch on it is because of Colossal, of course. Choo Choo Motherfucker is back. If I do actually click Fire Punch on it from a Urshifu, I do like 2% of a max Colossal. Sets off the Steam Engine, and I can actually potentially Steamroller his team. The problem with this is Lando T and Finny, which is one of the reasons why I probably won't bring it. I actually do meaningful damage with a max Rockfall into Finny, but it doesn't do all that much, and I do need to end up with a lot more significant chip. I didn't have room for Solar Beam on this set, unfortunately. I would have liked to have run it, but these moves generally hit that a little bit harder. Scald is actually really, really nice if I can spread a burn on things like the Lando T or the Blaze. Well, I can't burn Blaziken, but like Malamar, Lando T getting burned is always nice, so having that option just helps me out a little bit. Also, Max Geyser does so much damage to Lando T, it's terrifying. Ready? Next up is Knuckles the Ferrothorn, running specially bulky leftovers, pretty standard stuff, nothing too complicated, but the moveset's a little bit weird. Leech Seed Protect is standard on it. Knockoff is good for Clefairy, and Acid Spray is actually kind of nice. Acid Spray can actually mean I can 1v1 the Finny, no problem. Even if it can't Mines Up, it doesn't actually do all that much to me. Acid Spray, of course, drops Spadef by 2 stages every time you use it. So it's actually surprisingly strong, and we are actually running Relaxed Nature just to give me a bit of extra physical bulk, which can be meaningful. It does mean I can actually live a Max Quake from the Lando. I can actually also live a Max Knuckle at +1 unless I get credit. And last but by no means least is indubitably the Weezing, holding a Shuka Berry. It's actually fully physically defensive with Neutralizing Gas. Taunt Haze, Strange Steam, and Sludge Bomb. Strange Steam and Sludge Bomb is actually really good dual stab against this team. It actually hits everything bar Zapdos and Toxtricity pretty well. It doesn't hit Lando T all that much, but Sludge Bomb actually does meaningful damage into it, so does Strange Steam. Haze is also nice to prevent the Blaziken from going out of control and speed boosting. And Taunt, of course, is really nice for things like the Clefairy, in case it tries to follow me all the time and stuff like that. I can stop it doing that and force it into Moonblast or switch out. That is going to be our team. That is what we're bringing. Definitely looking forward to this match. Saiyin's a great player, so we'll see what we can do against him. But of course, I'll take you into the battle, so see you in a bit. Take care. Alright guys, we are connected up with Saiyan, and let's see what we get done on. I'll let him do the battle rolls because I always get them wrong. I got them wrong last week. So, he just says good luck in the chat, so I'll just say good luck, have fun as well. Alright, well let's see man do the rules. But you can see the 6 I'm bringing up there. And you can see the 6 I think he's bringing. I'm pretty confident on the first 5. The last one I'm not sure. Like, he could bring Noivern, he could bring Lipard. I think there's small chances of Butterfree, maybe. I don't think Toxtricity is all that good against my team, so I don't think he brings it. He could, but I don't see it. But either way, he's got a pretty interesting squad, so let me just set up our party. Of course, we are leading with our party team. Alrighty. And let's have some fun. Good luck, Saiyan, of course. Let's see what you brought for me. Hopefully I got it right. And it's... Whoa, wow. No Zapdos at all. Okay. This is actually great news for me that he doesn't bring Zapdos. Let me pick my mons first. So, no Zapdos, which is really good for me. Is there a reason for me not to just lead a Shifu Weavile? I don't think there's a world where we don't. I can also just lead Zeraora and Weavile, which I think that's actually what I'm going to go for. Because I don't think he has a great answer to this. And then in the back, Finny is definitely an issue. So I kind of want to bring Pharaoh, but I actually also like Weezing. I definitely want a Shifu in the back. Let's see, Weezing or Pharaoh. I kind of like Weezing a little more, because if I can break through the Lando, then I don't need to worry here. Other option is Pharaoh. How good is Pharaoh against this team? It's actually really good if I get rid of Blaziken. So I think we'll lead Pharaoh first. Alright. So, no Zapdos, brought Butterfree. No Noivern, he brings... Lipard. Okay. Surprised not to see the Zapdos. I wonder why he didn't bring it. Because if I brought Regigigas here, his whole team dies. So, I guess he's holding back the same as me, which makes sense. Lipard Lando. Okay, makes sense. Huh. So he does get the Intimidate on me, which is slightly annoying. Okay, so what's to stop me switching into my Pharaoh here? And then going for Crash. I guess if he max Airstreams the Lando, that could be a problem. It also is like, what does he have in the back? Because I think he might bring out the Blaziken as well. So I do want to save my Zeraora. Or is it worth me just maxing? May actually just be worth me max knuckling. I do kind of want to see if I can take this thing on. So that's what we're going for. Is we're going to commit our max. This is a very aggressive play. I should not make this play, but I'm doing this for experiment here. This is game 1, so I'm not too sad about this. So we're going to max Zeraora, which is the first time we've actually maxed it in the whole time we've played. Does he max? He does. But that's great news for me, because this means this Lando is not Scarfed. So this actually is a very good turn for us. I don't know if the Crash will kill, but it will definitely do a chunk. I guess he could prankster T-Wave, but he can't prankster my Weavile, so this is actually fine for me. Fake out into Zeraora, doesn't matter. We're gonna max Knock here. This should kill the Lipard, I'd have thought. And it doesn't. That's a very bulky Lipard. Okay. So, interesting to note, but we do get our Intimidate back. Remove. It is policy? Oh, a eject button. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Eject button Lipard. And here comes the Clef. So he's definitely going to live now because of the Friend Guard. We do get the Crash. That did so much damage. Okay. And he knuckles himself. That's interesting. But we live because we're sashed. Alright. The Clefairy attack boost really isn't going to matter. So, I'm kind of content just to max knock again. But I can also Airstream. And I kind of like that play. So I'm actually going to max Airstream into Lando and Ice Shark. Well, I guess he could follow me. So knockoff is also a play here. Yeah, I feel like he'd probably follow me, so I'm just going to double Lando anyway. Yeah, he does. I'm okay with this. We're going to do some pretty meaningful damage here either way. So we're going to get the Airstream off again. Could have Lightning there. I did nothing. Damn. Okay. The question is, did he go after my Weaver? We're going to knock off the Clefairy's of Highlight. Oh, wait. Yeah, I was going to say, that was weird. Rockfall. Does he not have Quake? I mean, he kills my Weavile either way here, which I'm okay with this, because now my Urshifu comes in. I'm kind of surprised by this play. So I wonder what his thought process behind the Rockfall there was. Maybe he thought I was going to switch, but why? Not sure what his thought process there is, but we are going to go into our Ferrothorn then. Because I see no reason not to go Ferro here. So I guess I Airstream into the Lando. And I guess I can Leech Seed the Lando as well. Because I don't think you follow me again. Oh, he actually followed me again. Okay. I don't think this is the worst, because this Airstream probably still kills. Yeah, it does. I was going to say, this Airstream kills. So what does he have left in the back? Lipard. And he Knuckles. Okay. That's probably into Zera, right? Not into Pharaoh. Okay. So that was unfortunate. Oh, that was a crit. I was going to say. That had to be a crit, because there's no way, hey, you would live that otherwise. So that's an unfortunate one for us, but we have a Shifu in the back. So I don't know how bad this is really for me. Brings out Lipard again. Okay. Well, we have a Shifu. And I'm pretty sure both our maxes are now over, so yeah. So at this point, I'm kind of content to just close combat into Lipard and Surgeon Strikes into Lando, because he's not going to know that I'm Scarfed. Now, we also haven't seen his last Pokemon yet. Could be Blaziken. Fake out into a Shifu. That's unfortunate, but that's fine. We are going to go for close combat. Kill the Lipard. So we're going to see what his last mon is. Our Zeraora is pretty jacked up right now as well. And Rock Slide. Okay. And Brucey dodged it. It's gonna hit the Zero. It's probably gonna kill me. Yeah, alright. So this is problematic. Depending on what his last mana is. If it's Finny, then we lose. Or do we? It's Blaziken. Can he kill me with anything? What's to stop me Surge and striking into Blaziken here? Because he can't protect. Okay, well that's what I'm going for. Because you can't protect in front of me. Okay. This just knocks you out, yeah. Alright. So what's this Lando do? Superpower? Does that kill? Okay. So we got some good intel there. Okay, so we unfortunately lost there. So that crit on the Pharaoh definitely was the difference maker. We'll take your lead card, sure, why not? Okay, we're gonna play with the same rules. Huh. What do I want to do differently here? Maybe I'll eat a Shifu instead? I'm not sure. So Lipod is definitely an issue. What if I bring Wheezing? What if I bring Wheezing and... I don't want to cancel out my thing, no. But I do like the Weavile as a lead option. I kind of like a Shifu as well, though. I don't think he needs to do anything adaptation-wise, so I think it definitely falls on me to figure out what I want to do. So fake out on the Lipard is definitely a thing. So Superpower killed me, but at +2, not at +1. Do I just lead the same again? So Urshifu's definitely broken in this matchup. For sure. And the fact that the Lando isn't scarfed actually kind of makes me want to lead this. So what if I try Urshifu and Pharaoh? Although Zeraora didn't feel that great in the match, although I do kind of want it in the back. So what about Weavile Urshifu with Zeraora? Well, whatever. I get what I'm given here, because I ran out of time. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I just led the same as I did before, because I don't think the matchup was too bad. So what do you lead this time? Same lead. Okay. Same lead. So I don't think this Zeraora has a ground type move, because he didn't click it. And I feel like if you're saying here, you click it. So what's to stop me airstreaming and icicle crashing? I guess he can fake out my Weavile. Wait, what if I read that? What if I close combat max Hailstorm? This is a very unusual play. I didn't plan this, but I kind of want to see if this works. Because Lando was definitely a pain as it got set up. But we're actually going to max our Weavile here. So I got to predict the fake out. Which is basically what I'm going for here. I'm predicting him to fake out the Weavile instead. Do you max this Lando? You do. Yeah, I didn't see a reason why he wouldn't. But what will be interesting is if he fakes out the Weavile here. Because I don't think max Hailstorm into close combat's going to kill by any stretch, but it's definitely going to do a lot. Because this Lipod definitely doesn't seem to be all that much offensive power. He actually T-waves. Which is actually good for me. That did very little. How much does this Hailstorm do? And it kills it. Perfect. Okay. I don't know if the critted there. Nope. We actually just straight up killed him. So that's good to know. Because I actually calced on relatively bulky Lando. So I didn't expect that entirely to kill, but hey ho. So we actually got a very good play. I'm not sure why he tried to T-wave my Weavile, knowing that it's a dark type. I don't know if he misclicked there, or if he just didn't realize. Alright, so this thing's gonna follow me, right? So I think I just Plasma Fists. Or actually, do I save this? What do I have in the back? The Shifu Colossal. Is it worth me saving Zero Aura? Possibly. How do I want to play this? Because he definitely follow me. Maybe I just Plasma Fist into Hailstorm again. He forfeited. Oh. What happened? Did he just not have anything left? I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the 1-1. Not sure what happened there. Hopefully he messages me and tells me, because that was very strange. But okay, we go into game 3. I can only assume he misclicked. That's all I can assume. But hey ho, we go to game 3. So I think he needs to adapt now, because he can't lead this lead, because now he's seen me play the same thing. I'm actually just going to lead the same thing again, I think. Or do I not lead the Weavile? Actually, what if I lead Weavile as Shifu? The problem is if he leads Finny or Clef, then I'm in a problem with that. Let's actually lead Weezing and Weavile and bring a Shifu and Ferrothorn in the bag. Very experimental, but I kind of want to try this out. Just because I want to see what he does. Because we can experiment this anyways. We are likely to play him again in playoffs, so definitely an interesting match. I'm still confused about his forfeit. Not sure what he did there, or what went wrong. I'm assuming something happened. Blaziken Clef, yeah, that's what I thought. So I should have led my Urshifu here. But that's fine. He won't get a speed boost anyway, and he doesn't actually get his Frengard. So I mean, he's definitely going to follow me. He doesn't have a reason to not follow me, right? So I think I just knock off and then Sludge Bomb. The problem is I don't want this Blaziken getting out of control. And that's kind of what I'm concerned about, although I do have Haze. So I think that's what we go for, because he follow me for sure. He actually protects the Blaziken, so I could have fainted into Sludge Bomb there, but I don't want to show my feint. He actually double protected. Okay. I'm fine with this. Because you don't get your speed boost, because I'm neutralizing gas. Okay, so now you can't protect. What are you going to do? Double into my Weavile? I'm kind of okay if you do that. But I'm still going to do the same play. He switches out into Liepard. This is not going to appreciate a knockoff into a Sludge Bomb. Stone Edge. Okay, well, we're sashed. We live this. And it's a Life Orb Blaziken, which is good for us to know. And a Liepard, that poison might kill. I'm not sure about the range. It does kill. Okay. So that was an unfortunate turn for him. But he kind of knew that was coming, so not really sure why he did that. I mean, I guess he goes back into Clef. Yeah. Alright. So, I'm going to show my feint tech here. Because I think he double protects again. And then... yeah, I'm just going to fire off a Sludge Bomb into Blaziken. I think he double protects. Which is a good play for him to do that, by the way. He maxes the Blaziken? Okay. Oh, that's actually a problem. That's actually a problem. Okay. Because if he gets a speed boost off of this, then I'm in a bit of a rough spot. I'm actually surprised he maxed. He didn't protect either, so... follow me. Okay. So we're gonna get a Sludge Bomb into Clef either way. Which I'm kind of okay with. Rockfall, yeah, that's gonna blow up my Wheezing. Just kidding, it did nothing, because I'm fully Fizz Death. But it is gonna kill my Weavile, though. But this helps me more than hurts me, in a way. Gonna get a Sludge Bomb off, does pretty meaningful damage. No poison, which is a little unfortunate. Weavile goes down. We unfortunately didn't get to show off our feint tech, but with Blaziken getting also buffeted by Sand, we're in an interesting spot here. So, I definitely want to lead a Shifu, I think. Definitely want to go into a Shifu here. I think I just Surgeon Strikes and Sludge Bomb. Or do I max here, actually? Oh, maxing could be very interesting. Maxing could be really interesting here. I actually kind of like the max play. Yeah, we're gonna max Rapid Flow into Blaziken. And Sludge Bomb into Clef. Because we have Pharaoh in the back, so once Blaziken's gone, I think we just win. So that's basically what I'm going for here. What do we see? Follow me? Protect. That's perfect. This Blaziken is dead. Yep, down goes the Blaziken. So that was a huge turn for us. We got a good win here. Very experimental last game, but it definitely worked in our favor. He's just said GG in the Discord, so I think he might actually be ending the match here. So we didn't get to show off all of our tech, but we did get some really, really good tech here. Very, very aggressive play on his part. Yeah, he just DC'd. Okay. So, definitely a good game for us. We pick up another 2-1 win, which is great news for us. I'm just going to say GG's to Sen. GG's, but it was a fun series. Definitely game 1 was a little bit bad play on my part. I don't know what happened with game 2. Maybe saying if you're watching this, buddy, let me know. I'm not quite sure why you forfeited. Maybe I had bad Pokemon in the back. But either way, that's a very important win for us. Next week, we play Benzosim, coach of the Portland Snail Blazers. And that is a very scary match for us. He's got a Trick Room team. And I don't match up too well in the Trick Room. But I do want to let you guys know, at the end of this video, I did drop Haxorus from my tier 3 pool. And I picked up the Sableye, which in fact he actually dropped. So we could have some potential fun. Maybe he bring back an old friend. But yeah, either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Ribombees Teacher. I'm your coach of the Royal Bournemouth Ribombees. Stay safe. Stay awesome. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.